MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Eagles and the Longhorns. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that lost 15 games last year. You know that had to bother him in the offseason. There's nothing more than he'd like to do than to shake that 15-loss season from a year ago.
Digging in, Yoan Moncada. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 2-10.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Meadows is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Meadows, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line towards center field. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Aaron Judge, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pause, now the pitch.
1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Wilmington is on top 1-0. Jose Barrios is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Fernando.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over. Set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 449 now for his career, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Into the box, Jose Barrios. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Wilmington leads this one 3-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Matt Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Aaron Hicks would be next. 2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another 2-2 offering. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, Walker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger waits on deck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Trevor Story.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch on its way.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. To the plate now. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The left fielder. Wow.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope,
And that misses ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Contreras, playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Wilmington is on top here, 3-0. At the plate, Jose Barrios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. A bouncer to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. In now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Meadows moving back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The Pitcher, number 21.
Trey Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming in the pinch hit, Trey Turner.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
And just like that, they're right back in it. Huge 3-run bomb to tie this one back up.
Next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Judge. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Three runs already home here. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
High chopper to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Judge is going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
At the plate now, Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
The 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Ready with the 1-1. Now that's popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now with 3 apiece. Noah Syndergaard is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes.
Throw into second, and he's safe.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. Syndergaard has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
On a line to shortstop, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now back, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story steps in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a swinging strike.
One ball, one
It's
strike.
becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses. 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Barrios.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jose Barrios. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Wilmington is out in front 4-3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Four, 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. Aaron Hicks will be next. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Runners on first with 1 down. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Francisco Lindor will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Drew Pomeranz is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ready for another chance. Austin Meadows 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0. Ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Runners on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Swing and a miss. 3-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And misses there. Ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
For the traditional 7th inning, direct.
Jerry Blevins is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there, 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here comes the first pitch. Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
2-1.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Eagles lead it 4-3. Pat Neshek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Standing in, Trevor Story. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
(4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Chris Bryant will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch down the first baseline. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Hirano, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's inside. 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On the first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Javier Baez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Javier.
In there, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Sam Williams will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-0 home.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
The batter, the right fielder, Christian Willow.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. First and second here with nobody out. Yank on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope. 1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giovanni Gallegos is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Gallegos. The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Gallegos, the native of Mexico. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Two-0 count. The pitch popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Clears this one over toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. The Eagles are out on top 8-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Corey Lee is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Encarnacion is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses as well. 3-0. Juan Soto is on deck. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Hit back up the middle. Story scoops it up. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Wilmington came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Yoshihisa Hirano claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.